The Mongol Empire, founded by Genghis Khan in the early 13th century, was the largest contiguous empire in world history, stretching from the Pacific Ocean in the east to Eastern Europe in the west at its peak. This vast empire fundamentally reshaped the political, cultural, and economic landscapes of Eurasia. Genghis Khan, born as Temujin in 1162, began his rise to power in the Mongolian steppes, where he overcame tribal divisions, familial betrayal, and social hardship. By 1206, after uniting the Mongol and Turkic tribes, he proclaimed himself Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler, and began his unprecedented campaigns of conquest. Genghis Khan's military prowess was built on a deep understanding of strategy, psychological warfare, and the use of highly mobile cavalry. His armies, utilizing advanced tactics like feigned retreats and swift, coordinated strikes, overwhelmed much larger, more established forces. His conquests began with the unification of Mongolia and quickly spread westward to the Khwarezmian Empire, modern-day Iran, Uzbekistan, and Turkmenistan, and the Jin dynasty in northern China. The Mongol military was renowned for its discipline, adaptability, and the remarkable mobility of its cavalry. The Mongols also employed siege warfare techniques, incorporating gunpowder weapons, which were innovative at the time. They were able to successfully invade heavily fortified cities across Central Asia and Eastern Europe, including the use of catapults, bombards, and trebuchets to breach city walls. They used terror as a psychological weapon, destroying entire cities to intimidate others into submission. Genghis Khan also introduced organizational reforms that included a codified legal system known as the yasa, which emphasized loyalty, military discipline, and merit-based promotions. Upon Genghis Khan's death in 1227, his empire was divided among his sons and grandsons, who continued his legacy of conquest and expansion. The vast territory was divided into four primary khanates: the Yuan dynasty in China, the Ilkhanate in Persia, the Chagatai Khanate in Central Asia, and the Golden Horde in Russia. These khanates were semi-autonomous but remained connected through their shared Mongol heritage and a unified system of laws. Genghis Khan's grandson, Kublai Khan, extended Mongol power into China, where he became the founder of the Yuan dynasty. Kublai's reign marked the first time that all of China was united under foreign rule, and he undertook significant administrative reforms to consolidate Mongol control. His reign also saw the flourishing of trade, particularly along the Silk Road, as the Mongols provided a secure environment for merchants and travelers across their vast empire. Under the Mongols, trade, communication, and cultural exchange thrived. The empire helped to facilitate one of the first truly globalized periods in history, known as the Pax Mongolica. This period of peace and stability enabled the exchange of goods, ideas, technologies, and even diseases. The Mongols played a crucial role in the transmission of knowledge between East and West, particularly through the Silk Road. Chinese inventions such as gunpowder, the compass, and printing technology spread westward, while Islamic and Persian scientific knowledge made its way to the Far East. However, the Mongol Empire began to fragment in the late 13th and early 14th centuries due to succession struggles, internal dissent, and the sheer difficulty of managing such a vast territory. The Khanates began to diverge culturally, economically, and politically, leading to their eventual decline. The Yuan dynasty fell in 1368, with the overthrow of the Mongol rulers by Chinese rebels, while the other Khanates suffered from internal conflicts and the rise of local powers. The Golden Horde in Russia persisted until the 15th century, but the rise of the Grand Duchy of Moscow diminished its power. By the 16th century, most of the Mongol Empire had fragmented into separate kingdoms and states. Despite its eventual disintegration, the legacy of the Mongol Empire was immense. It reshaped the political and cultural landscape of Eurasia, contributed to the development of trade routes like the Silk Road, and fostered cultural exchanges that impacted both the East and the West. Mongol influence can be seen in the rise of the Ottoman Empire, the expansion of Russian territory, and the development of global trade networks that laid the groundwork for the modern world. The Mongol Empire's achievements in military strategy, governance, and cultural exchange remain deeply significant in world history. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and press bell icon for more details.